Hey guys, what's up? My name is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Everyone calls me Manny for short. Or if you look me up on social media, I go under E-Rod Drums. I'm gonna do a 2024 review of the Mapex Armory drum set. In Caribbean Burst. Now, about 2 years ago, I did a review on the kit. I explained the finish of the kit, and I also gave some details and specifications of the drums themselves. So I'm giving you an update of 2024, a long-term review. Okay, so I've had 2 years to spend with this drum set, and man, I'm at a loss for words. This drum set, I think, has to be the best value drum set, pound for pound. Has to be the best. When you compare this drum set to other brands that uses hybrid shells, the price is just unbelievable. I honestly don't know how they're able to keep the price all the way down the way they do. Obviously, they make them overseas, I'm sure. But even still, there's a lot of high-end drums that are now made overseas, particularly in China, Taiwan. I don't want to mention any names, but you guys should know what brands they are. And they, and of course, the drums are absolutely high quality. But those drums are around like mid $2,000, $3,000 range. This kit right now there isn't any specials, but at the time that I did the video in 2022, there was a sale going on in Guitar Center, and it was $749 for a 6-piece kit. So that's a 10x7, 12x8, 14x12, 16x14, 22x18 inch kick, and the 14x5.5 tomahawk steel snare. $749. Crazy price. Currently, as of right now, 2024 in March, they're going for $999. At least the special edition, this particular finish, as well as the Tanzanite Burst, which I'll probably put a picture here as well, so you guys can take a look. Man, I love it. It has to be probably the best drum set I've ever bought. And I've played in some very pricey kits. I would have to say my second favorite kit would have to be a Pearl Crystal Beat that I used to have years ago when I was touring with a regional cover band called 3 AM Tokyo. That drum set was, I just loved the acrylic look, the way the light shines through, and then just sonically, it was just a clean sound, very clean. But these kits right here, the way they record, man, they record absolutely beautifully. It's the perfect combination. That wood recipe, that hybrid wood recipe of maple birch, it's perfect, man. Like it's excellent studio sound. I honestly don't know how they're able to get these drums at the price that they are, but I mean, when you compare the Mapex Armory to the Mapex Saturn, not the Saturn Evolution, but just the regular Saturn series, everything is basically the same, just minus the shell recipe. They have the exact same lugs. They have the exact same tom holders. They have the exact same tom brackets. Like, hardware-wise, it's pretty much the same. Even the floor tom legs, the Sonic Clear floor tom legs, which I absolutely love because they give the maximum sustain of the drums. I love it. Those two kits are basically, identical besides the shell recipe. So to be honest, like the better bet is just to go with the Armory series, right? If you're trying to save some money, because those drums at $9.99, a 6-piece at that, not a 5-piece, a 6-piece with a snare included for $9.99. It's an absolute steal. Right now, it may be going for more, but I'm just talking about this particular finish. The Caribbean Burst. There's also a Tanzanite Burst, and I believe Sweetwater still sells the Ocean Sunset. That may be still $9.99. So I'm not sure. I would say just check it out just to see. But I know that these drums right now, they're currently going for $9.99, which is still honestly not bad, man. Like, if you're a drummer that wants to upgrade to a real serious kit, all right, I know that in the price range they categorize this as an intermediate drum set. No, it's not. Okay, like, these drums are road worthy and sound worthy. Okay, like, these drums are professionally made drums catered to an intermediate drummer or a professional drummer that wants a secondary kit. For me, I use it as a main kit to record. You know, all I did was just change the tom heads for Remo Emperors, coated. The kick drum batter head is still the same stock head. It's just a basic Chinese-made Remo Ambassador with an additional overtone control ring on the inside, and as well as the snare. The Tomahawk snare still has the stock Remo Ambassador head on it. I just put a couple moon gels, you know, crank it up or crank low, just depending on what type of session I'm doing or what type of music I'm playing, and that's it. It's ready to go. I love that this snare is 10 lugs. The hoops are 2.3 triple flange steel hoops, so it's very rigid, strong, and the snare is loud. This snare is absolutely loud. The snare absolutely projects like crazy. I did take the snare out a long time ago to a gospel gig, and I was told to kind of hold back a little bit because the snare is it's loud, it's super loud. That being said, it's a steel snare. You're gonna get steel overtones unless you control it with moon gels, but it's awesome. It's a really, really good snare. Now, since the launch of the Mapex Armory, there have been thousands and thousands of these used Tomahawk snares. So what I would recommend is, if you are interested in buying a Tomahawk snare, I would just buy them used, because the resale value on those are just not good. They're not good because there are just too many of these snares around. You can possibly grab one for like maybe 120, 150 bucks used. They normally go for $279 brand new. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend buying that brand new, especially when you have the options of just buying them used at a very, very low price. But yeah, other than that, yeah, the snare is awesome. I would have loved for them to incorporate a wood snare, maybe not a matching wood snare, you know, but a snare within the Armory series added with this kit, you know. Like, for example, like the Mapex Armory Dillinger or the Exterminator. Those are really awesome wood snares. I would have loved to see them incorporate, you know, one of those two snares in this kit here. But I mean, other than that, it's, you know, no complaints at all. Stays in tune. Snare stays in tune, which is good. I don't like that they have plastic washers, because in my experience, you know, the more you crank them over time, eventually those plastic washers are going to wear out and they're going to break. There's no avoiding that at all. On the toms, that's nothing to worry about. I do like that the plastic washers help with grip, so they don't detune, but at the same time, you sacrifice durability. Throw off, excellent. I love it. Throw off is excellent. Smooth. No issues there. And what can I say? Like, to me, these are not intermediate drums. To me, these are professional drums that are affordable to the working gig drummer. I cannot stress that enough. Okay? A kit that can perform and can hold the test of time. I mean, look at the finish. It's just gorgeous, man. Like, it's perfect for any stage, you know? I would say the only other thing that I wish that they included with this finish, this limited edition finish, that it's only available in the UK or Europe, is the inclusion of an 8-inch tom. I wish they had the option that they would sell an 8-inch tom for this particular finish. I know they sell 8-inch toms for all the other finishes that are not limited edition, but for this particular finish, it's only available, overseas, in UK, Europe area. I wish they had included that 8-inch tom, because I play gospel and I love the interval between the 8-inch and the 10-inch and the 12. Just that melodic step going down, I love it. It sounds very beautiful. Plus, I'm a huge Calvin Rogers fan, so I love rocking an 8-inch. Had I had the option to buy one, I would get one. So yeah, other than that, I'm rocking out the Mapex TD-K5 mics. I love them. They're absolutely the best mics I've ever gotten. Support your your small businesses. I'm a real big fan of that. Just support your small businesses. And man, yeah, they just make great mics. Honestly, they make great mics. So simple as that. All right, so let's check out the audio of these drums, which is me randomly playing. So all right, guys, this has been the full review of the Mapex Armory kit. Catch you on the next one. Peace.